Sound is on. Hello! Welcome, everyone. It is Friday, and it's time for the Mike and Audrey Show. I'm Mike.
I'm Audrey.
That's Scraggles.
That's Scraggles.
And Katie.
That's Katie. The whole family's here.
Katie, do you really think there's room for your feet on this desk over
Yes,
here?
she said yes, there is.
Uh-oh. Well, we're off to find out. Come on through.
I'm surprised that she came here because she was laying on my head until a few minutes ago.
Well, that's what she does. She loves that pillow.
Oh, okay, bye, Scrags.
Yep. Say hi to everybody who was here early. Russell and Gate and Trinity and Gregum and T. Bayless. Hey, T. Bayless, what's up? Haven't seen you here in a while. Martin's here and Christine Shannon and Adeline and Ravensworld and Winchester and Pennixer and Reween's World. Did I skip some stuff? No, just like not a lot of people chatting this afternoon. Michael Hansen, Howard, hello. Streambot, welcome in all y'all. We have a cat on the desk.
Cat cam.
Never fear, there's a cat on the desk.
Always.
I know. It seems like, it does feel like always.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure.
Yep. Uh-huh.
So, hello everybody. Hello. Only known as RF. Also known as RF. All right. Denise, hello. Hello.
It is Black Friday, as they say.
They do say that.
They do say that.
My email said that when I woke up to 60-something emails this morning.
Same. Every single place that has my email is sending one. At least, no, one is sending like 3 or 4 times a day. I'm like, I'll accept one. You sent me 4, you're off the list. I mean,
Chrome, the bag company, sends me texts a lot.
Oh,
like, I don't know, I've gotten 2 or 3 a day over the last. It feels like that anyway. I don't know.
No,
I know so many emails. You know what? I actually am not going to gripe about it too much because usually it's school stuff that I have like 60 emails for, and this time it's just like people trying to give me deals.
I mean, that's true. Who doesn't like to,
get deals?
Get deals.
Yeah.
But just
and clean out their email for.
Just do it like once a day, though.
Just do it once.
One time's enough.
Yeah.
I think.
They should be busy fulfilling orders.
Yeah.
Instead of that. We will have a little sale in our store on from Saturday through Monday. Small Business Saturday through Cyber Monday.
Oh, Cyber Monday, yes.
Oh. Yeah, Cyber Monday. Yeah.
It is.
So that'll go from Saturday through Monday. What's up?
It's basically, hey, all of November is on sale, is what it should be called.
Yeah.
November 1st to December 1st as Black Friday now.
Yeah.
Most importantly, though, today's the most important day.
Oh, I like that.
Because it's my dad's birthday.
Oh, hey, happy birthday to Burl.
Yep. So
happy birthday, Burl.
I want to say happy birthday to my dad.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He turns 49. Yep.
Again.
Yeah.
I mean, finally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow. I'm really catching up on him.
Yeah. We all are.
Really catching up on Burl. Doing good. Have the baby stray cat in the house, kind of watching her. Oh, that's nice.
Aww.
My brown favorites have been amazing. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I have one more, and I forgot that I hadn't recorded it yet. So we'll see if that goes up tomorrow or not. Maybe it'll be broken up. I don't know. We'll see. But I do have one more. I still got to do dark browns. I did kind of. I kind of did in like ascending order of darkness.
Yeah, I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
okay.
I did.
So I still got to do dark browns.
Them.
Yeah, I pulled those late, and they just didn't get recorded at the same time. However, I did get real busy yesterday and recorded some Inkvents. Those will be starting on time.
Soon.
It turns out really soon.
Really soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Audrey was going to take a nap yesterday, and she's like, what are you going to do? I'm like, I don't know. She's like, have you done Inkvent stuff yet? I'm like, nah, that's not until December. She's like, that's Sunday. I said, oh no, that's Sunday. So.
That's true. Katie, stop pawing at things.
She's really over here.
Oh, she wanted a paper clip. Not shocked.
She will hunt a paper clip to the ends of the earth.
Yep.
She is amazing at that for some reason. Hi. Would you like a treat?
She would. She says, thank you. I'd love that.
There. Treats. Not a fan of brown inks. My choice has been nice. Oh, good. Look, you don't have to be a fan of brown inks to enjoy somebody else's favorite brown inks. It's totally fine. I know brown inks are a color that don't get a huge amount of love, but I'm a big fan of browns.
You are.
They're interesting, you know? At the real dark end, they can look black. At the lighter end, they can be too pale to write with. But I guess you could do some art with them if you were artistic.
Sure can. Yeah.
So, yeah. They are versatile and interesting a lot of times. So, there's our cat. You're biting some plastic there. How's that delicious plastic?
Just what I was looking for.
Plastic. Hope you all had a good Thanksgiving if you're here in the U.S., or just a pretty good Thursday if you're not. Or, I don't know, maybe you eat turkey in sympathy. I don't know. Hey.
This little cat.
She is really...
Hijinks.
Here, have this. Here, have a paper... I don't know. I don't think I should give you a paper clip. What she would love to have is this dog mouth full of paper clips.
Yes.
It's like, full of paper clips.
Those are from Jet Pens.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Yeah. Well, the dog is.
Yeah.
Paper clips are
from
all over. Mostly just, I don't know, staples or something. Did I drop one into my keyboard?
Sure did.
Oh, Plinkoed it out. We're good. Everything's fine. I think my keyboard place is having a sale. Not a sponsor, but glorious keyboards. I got some cool keyboards like that you can have if you want. Got sales from all over the place. We found some. Well, Audrey got an email about from Endless Pens. I feel like I got this email too, but I must have gotten deleted in my my mass deletions
this morning.
Yeah, the 60 email purge. So there's like an extra 20% off of stuff with this this year code over at the Endless Pens. Everybody's having a sale, it seems. They had kind of all their stuff in one place. I was like, let's just gonna look at some of these, but they've got this this platinum that's coming very soon. This is a pre-order. It's up everywhere else as a like out of stock. But this is the was it coffee jelly, which is like a really nice dark brown and then kind of a red, and then the cap band there is translucent, which is fun. So that's pretty cool. It comes with a custom ink, which is interesting.
Yep.
So they have mixable inks, and every once in a while when Platinum does a pen, they will also include an ink mix.
Yeah.
And usually they'll tell you how to make that ink mix too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
They did that with how was it, the Procyon, I think, back in the day? Is that the more expensive? Like the fancy version of the Procyon,
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
It came with I want to say it came with 3 different ink cartridges, and they were all like a custom mix. And then it had the formula for you making each one if you buy their mixable inks. And it's like,
that's fun.
How much of this versus that one?
Yeah, I had not heard about this pen though until now.
You know what? I hadn't either. And you're like, it's got coffee jelly. I'm like, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Full price on this is very spendy at $460. But $368 minus whatever your discount is minus the 20% brings it down to a pretty reasonable range, I think.
For a platinum special limited edition.
Yeah. Actually,
some of them are even more expensive.
That's true. Like, it ain't the cheapest thing ever. Let's see if I can tell what it costs with all that stuff off. So with mine, I don't have like the highest discount or anything at
decent. It's better than mine. Obviously.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, mine's like 10% off, which is I guess kind of like mid tier or something maybe. So that plus the 20% off brings it down to $264, which is pretty good, I think, for a limited edition platinum. It's pretty all right. Pretty all right. Yeah. They've also got these cool sailors on pre-order.
Dried flower.
You might even get these someday soon because they're supposed to drop in
January.
These are January, right?
Yeah.
And the platinum's in December.
Yeah.
So these are the dried flower ones. Of course, I've got the orange one in my cart. I haven't pulled the trigger or anything yet, but it does look fun.
My favorite's the pink.
You like the pink one?
Not shocked. Yeah.
I'm gonna just get the pink one instead.
Yeah.
This is more your size of pen than mine anyway.
Wow.
But it's fun. This is kind of like creamsicle situation.
Yeah, it's a creamsicle-ish one. And it's mimosa, which is a flower? A dried flower? What? Huh?
I don't know. Maybe.
I would have thought they were like dried marigold. I did not know that mimosa was a flower.
I don't know that it is. Let's see. It's definitely a brunch cocktail.
Well, wait.
The mimosa tree. It's named after the mimosa tree's yellow flower. Apparently, two things can be true.
Oh, there it is. The mimosa tree, right there.
Where is it?
In the picture of the flowers, where you just.
Oh, you know what? We had one of these growing up in our front yard. Front yard. I never knew what it was called. Yeah, it's got very cool blooms.
Front lard.
Is that what I said?
Wow. Yard.
Yeah, they're also. Ours aren't yellow, and neither are these. Does it come in yellow too?
Yeah, if you go back a couple now.
Oh, here you go. There's a yellow one. Interesting. Yeah, ours were pink. They weren't yellow for sure. Yeah. Although this looks like a whole different bloom. I think it's a different tree. I don't know. Anyway, how about that? See the new TWSBI. Oh yeah, that's right. The new TWSBI Eco. I saw that and then forgot about it.
Swirly.
Yeah. Oh, where did I see that? Instagram.
I saw it on Slack.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, was it a link to Instagram?
No idea.
I took a screenshot of it with my phone, so I remember to talk about it here.
And then you remembered that you forgot.
Well, now I do.
Yep.
And also, that's like not super helpful because I can't put my phone screenshots on here or anything. But yeah, they finally made one that's swirly. So
less swirly than other swirly places.
Yeah. Although I don't know if there's that many injection molded swirly things.
Yeah, for sure.
Like a lot of the custom blanks are.
The
but those
custom
aren't.
ones are.
Yeah, it's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
So I got this like, very chill swirl situation.
Amazonite.
Amazonite. I don't know.
Okay.
It's probably not that.
Oh, it's the type of gem.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I like it. Yeah, so each pin's going to be different. I mean, they'll be the same colors, but the swirls and stuff are going to be very different. Yeah. We'll see how TWSBI buyers like that. I think a lot of us who buy custom pens and that sort of thing have gotten used to the idea that they're all going to be a little different.
So, yeah.
But
some people are not okay with that. But this, I think, will be a little more forgiving for people. That even if they don't like the randomness that you're going to get, this is going to be a more subdued. It looks like, based on how this, I think it's the color that's a little darker and the white. It's a nice little ombre effect.
Yeah, I'm curious what the range is going to be, because it might just be they're all kind of like this, but just a little bit different. So I don't know. I like they do different stuff. Yeah, I think that's good. They haven't made a new model of pen in a little while. It's getting to be time to make a new model, I would say. What was the latest one they brought out? Was that the Swipe? Was the Swipe the newest one?
The Go?
I think that was before the Swipe.
Hi, Victor.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was before it. But they haven't done anything since the Swipe, and honestly, I don't like the Swipe that much. Mine always like ink falls out of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when it starts to get low, I think maybe the volume of the converter is just too much. And so when it starts to get low, it starts like dripping out of the nib.
Huh. Yeah. That's too bad.
I asked on one of my live streams, people were like, oh yeah, mine does that too.
Oh, so it's a known thing.
I thought it was maybe me, but I think it's that. So I don't know. Let's see how it goes. I may have to make an exception. Well, I don't know if it's going to be limited. Does it say it's going to be limited at all? Unique color combinations every pen. It doesn't say it's limited. So I don't know. I mean, if it's not limited, stay in your no-buy, Don't let the FOMO get you. They're going to make more. Sure. Unless you just really like that one. Also, what's up, Victor Rose? I feel like I haven't seen you on here in a little while. Also, a Jellyfish Sailor? Really? Jellyfish Pro Gear Slim, huh?
We got things in the mail this week, too, didn't we?
We did.
We did.
There's a list of stuff there. Jellyfish Pro Gear Slim. Let's see. Oh, it's got a jellyfish on it? Is that what I'm seeing here? Oh, I haven't seen this before.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, that is interesting.
I hadn't seen that one. Thank you for showing us that.
Oh. Fantastical appearance glowing in the darkness of aquariums has become a hot topic on social media. I mean, you gotta have a very specific aquarium to have jellyfish.
Yeah, for sure.
It's the 8th collaboration project between Plus Corporation and Sailor Pinco. Oh.
That's super fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not cheap, but that's not that expensive.
Yeah, $237 for Sailor.
That's a special.
Yeah.
I don't know how this is done. Does it actually say?
It doesn't say. Like, it can't be painted for that price. So I don't know.
But
most of the stores have the render shots. I think they might have real photos on Sailor Instagram now, eh? Well, let's just see. Let's go to this one and see if this has it.
No, I want to go to the 1911 one.
I know, I should have.
I'm like, I don't know why you go to that one. No offense, but.
Is that this one? Yeah, that's definitely still a render. I think. I don't know if these are renders or not. It could be.
And the nib.
It's got a jellyfish on it.
It has a jellyfish on the nib. That's winning it for me.
Huh. It does look painty, huh? Let's see, does it say?
I'm looking here.
Stamping. Yeah.
Foil stamping.
Oh, that's a notebook. Nope.
Oh.
The notebook features a glowing jellyfish in the dark depths of the ocean, expreed with shimmering blue foil stamping. The fountain pen evokes the ocean's profound depth with this navy body complemented by a translucent purple cap that, nope. Fine silver glitter reminiscent of sparkling stuff.
Mhm,
Adorn with a
that's it.
jellyfish. Weird.
Look at the comments, see if there's anything. Oh, nope. Well,
I'm glad they hid that comment of where can this be purchased?
no.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird, but it does look. Oh, it comes with an ink too.
Hmm?
That's kind of, or it could come with an ink.
Maybe.
So this has definitely got some like, I don't know.
Texture. I mean, it's
Yeah,
raised up off.
yeah, it's
of
interesting. Looking at shown pens, pretty gorgeous out of your range though, especially new ones. Well, those shell ones are not cheap. That's true, but they do take a lot of time and stuff. So, yeah. Andrew Williams giving you 3 printer files, huh? You know, I was talking to our friend Dustin of the Beans on live stream the other day.
Dustin of the Beans.
Dustin of the Beans. De La Beans, I think is his name. And he was giving me recommendations for 3D printers. Those things ain't cheap. No, more than I thought it was going to be, honestly.
Like, okay, how much?
I don't know, like $1,000 or so. 1,200, I think. It was $1,000 when I was looking at it Thursday, and I looked back at the tab today and it was up to 1,200.
So
some of the sale had gone away, but
how much is the
filament?
Filament, thank you, that's the word.
I don't think filament is terribly expensive.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm sure somebody here in the chat has got 3D printers, but I don't really know. Looks a bit like the recent Preppy Wah designs. I mean, it looks nicer than the Preppy Wahs, I think. But I would hope it was.
I hope so.
It better be nicer for $300.
No.
Yeah, I don't know what filament costs. I don't think it's that much.
So yeah, if the main cost is the machine and not the filament, it's more okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're getting a printer, if you get like a cheap printer and ink costs more than the printer, it's like, oh, that's so annoying because that cost is going forward forever. But if the filament's not that bad, then it's just your time and fun figuring out new designs and whatnot.
She's eating Airheads.
I didn't eat lunch.
So, that's fine.
Just
you're allowed. I'm not gonna tell you not to.
And a starry.
But yeah, it is cool that they're giving out the files. That's the thing I was thinking about with the 3D printer. Is like you see so many cool things being made with 3D printers these days. And we have a good friend who's like very good with CAD and can design us stuff. She said, but
Inks and Weens.
Hey, thanks very much.
Makes me think of Franks and Beans. The movie.
It does.
Yeah. Thank you, Inks and Weens. Can
They're
a
gone.
Scraggly Dog, if she comes in here, have some of those scraps? I mean, crust and scraps. She's scrappy. Scrappy do.
I generally give her a pepperoni.
Yeah.
You know.
I give her a little crust. You
Yeah.
know. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Niece's husband has a 3D printer. He uses it to make hard to find auto parts. Really wild. Your husband looking through 3D printers today. More of a resin printer rather than filaments.
Oh, interesting.
Man, I feel like there's so much I don't know about it that like I just kind of want to ask an expert for like, hey, what's a good one? Dustin was like, I don't know, I've got a bunch of these, and this is the good one. So
he has a bunch of 3D printers.
Yeah, I don't know how many, but I think at least like 3 or so, maybe more. It's not clear, but apparently he's been into 3D printers for a long time.
Wow.
So yeah. So I don't know. I forget what it was.
I also know that Evan has some as well.
Evan's got like
Sometimes
a production line of them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Things to fidget, which we might even have one around here for me to fidget on.
Yeah. This is 3D printed. Whole fidget spinner situation, which is like way more fun than it ought to be. It's very satisfying. But I don't know, maybe. I mean, there's a lot of things that we could make with it, but I don't know. The resin stuff is even more wild. Oh, I don't know if I want to. I don't know how deep I want to go, but
I hear you just.
With my college, yeah.
Just write it off as a business expense.
You know, technically I could if I used it for business things. Yeah, so we do actually.
Theoretically, we could.
It's true. It's true. I did check with the university, and they do have.
Ones you can rent or whatever.
Well, you just like get time on them, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And they used to charge for filament, but now I guess they don't. There's no charge for 3D printing at this time. It says, however, we do charge, reserve the right to charge 10 cents per gram for printing in excess of 3,000 grams a month. So if you print too much, they'll be like,
sure.
All right, calm down. You got to give us a few cents. But,
sure.
Yeah, they used to have more printers, but they also charged more for the stuff. So I don't know. He said these are like kind of okay. So, I mean, that's fine.
I mean, yeah.
But they're also, free to mess with. I just got to schedule training and do who knows what. So, actually, that could maybe be a thing. They like tell us what you want to print, and so like maybe I can grab some of those designs. I don't know. But yeah, we did have a pretty good turkey day. It was quiet here. Odd's family is going to come up next week, so we're going to do a little late Thanksgiving. But Audrey cooked a whole feast last night, a feast sized for two, more or less.
Yeah.
So
it was not as fancy as next week will be, but look,
that's the way it goes.
Look,
Tell the IRS you have to print your own kit boxes for consistency.
Yeah,
right?
There you go.
Oh, maybe. Well, I mean, the things that I use for my if they're going to tax me as a small business, then I'm going to act like one. So there's several things I can write off. So she cooked a turkey she'd raised, and it was great. What was its name? Delicious. So thanks y'all for being here on Black Friday instead of, I don't know,
eating leftovers, visiting the family, shopping. You're probably, I bet there are some people out there watching on their TV and on their phone shopping right now too.
They're out at the Old Navy buying pajamas.
Why? You just will never stop talking about that. You just will not stop.
My dad says he's watching the thing live. How do folks make comments? Well, if you're watching it on your phone or something, there's a little. Well, I don't know. Somebody else can help you out actually because I can't show. But
if it's on your TV, you can't.
Yeah, if you're watching on the TV, it's no good.
An iPad or a phone,
computer or phone or something. There's a little comment thing out to the side. But I don't know how to show you. Mm-hmm. So, many public libraries, ours do not. No, our public library is small.
Small.
Oh, he's on the computer. He says, "Oh, well, that's pretty easy."
Just go to where the chat goes and just comments.
Let me see. Can I find my own thing? What is my address here? You
just have to look up Mike Madison. It's the easiest. Oh, okay.
At Inkdependence is the easiest one. There we go. Inception. So you just type in this little thing over here. It's right there. Yeah. You just type in that. Chat. Yeah. And if that's not there, you just hit show chat right there, and it'll show the chat. And you type stuff in.
Yeah, you have to have an account. That's true. If he's not signed into his account, then that might be the problem.
Oh, you do have to sign into your Google.
Yeah.
Or YouTube or whatever. I mean, it's your Google account.
Because it won't show up. You can search thing and watch whatever, but in order to interact, you have to actually be on the account.
Yeah, true. What else am I going to watch while you're in the gym? I don't know, Sam. That sounds... we're very motivated.
I'm gonna be...
You can do it.
I'll be...
One more rep.
One more rep. You can do it. Add 10 pounds.
Feel the burn.
Feel the burn, yeah.
Other working out things.
Wow.
Her trainer doesn't talk, so I haven't...
My trainer doesn't say a word.
Yeah. So
except for the very beginning. For 5 minutes she talks and then never says a word again.
Yeah. She'll be like...
Or she'd be like, 2 more rounds. She'd go like this. And I'm like, I know there's 2 more rounds.
Yeah. So, I haven't gone to the gym in a little while. So, literally nailed that in the last rep of your set. Do one more. Do one more. Don't forget to wipe down the machine.
Go to failure. Unless you're at your house. I mean, at the end of the day, do it then.
That's amazing. You wish you had a cheering squad? You do. You can do it. Go Sam. Sam's the man. You can't do it. No one can. There you go.
Yep.
If I only had my pom-poms in here.
I know, right?
Oh, wow. Sorry.
There you go. I was thinking about working out after this.
Oh, while I'm gonna go get pizza.
Yeah.
She's gonna work out while I'm getting a bunch of pizza. That's the plan.
It's upper body day. Leg day. Who I train with, it's always leg day. Even when it's not leg day, somehow it feels like it's leg day. But today is upper body day, thankfully.
There you go.
Actually, I shouldn't say upper body. It's more back day. There you go.
Do some exercises here with my extra heavy resistance band.
That's
because I'm extra heavy.
If you want to use resistance bands, don't use those. If you want to use it for your legs,
if you want to use those, don't.
No, you want to use ones that are fabric.
Oh.
Use the fabric. So just look up fabric resistance bands. That way you can put it on your legs. And again, if you want a closed loop one that you wrap around something in your body parts, because it doesn't fold in on itself. Those, they just collapse and they just really get into your skin. whereas the fabric ones stay thicker like you want them to, and yeah.
Ruth, good to see you. Say hi to your family. Have a great afternoon.
Hello.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving.
Sorry, she's just popping in. So I had to
No,
yell at her
yes,
real quick.
exactly. Everyone will be asking, where's Ruth? So we can say, well, Ruth did show up.
Yeah. Yeah, if you cut up the rubbery ones, then you can use them for...
Yeah, those are good for other things, but not for necessarily working out the way. Because I learned the hard way. I got those first, and yeah, they don't work well.
Yeah. Yeah, these are actually what I use for my nib pulling things that I put in those kits. Not this one, because this one's not great. This one's too thick. It's not great for it.
Not my preference either. Yep.
Yeah. So when I get those, I end up with a lot of heavy resistance, extra heavy resistance bands. So, yeah.
I should probably put some more on my list actually for Christmas.
Oh, there you go.
For the fabric ones, because they stretch out over time.
Look, people have been asking about. I mean, my dad, who's trying to get in the chat, was asking about Christmas.
Fabric.
My auntie Marge was
heavy
asking.
Yeah.
So we're doing well. Yeah, we're doing well. Doing well. Everything is going okay, as far as I can tell.
As okay as it can be.
Yeah. So I don't know. We got some stuff in the mail.
Yeah.
We got one of these.
It actually doesn't look like on the camera. It doesn't actually look that bad. I mean,
it's not bad.
Okay,
this is good.
Bad. Okay, look.
So here's the thing, Audrey. Audrey.
Well, you're really laughing hard.
Well.
These are the kinds of things. If you're gonna let me order something, these are the kinds of things I'm gonna order.
Yeah. So y'all may remember from some other time, but I did a video for Journal Say, which has got it's placed out of Hong Kong. Hong Kong?
I think.
That seems right to me. That does like all kinds of journaling, stationery, all kinds of stuff.
They have some Japanese stuff as well. So.
Yeah. Stuff from all over the place. So they did. I've got another video of those upcoming.
That's a full box.
That was a full box.
Yeah.
So hey, there you are. That's my dad, y'all. That's the other Mike Madison.
That's gonna throw everyone off.
I know. Well, he's got a picture,
right?
There,
yeah.
It's definitely him and not me.
Yeah.
You can tell by the mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he I was talking about my dad.
Yeah.
So she went and did some shopping at the Journal Say.
Mike does not. He's never shopped on the website.
I haven't. No, it's got too many things. And during the time that they were like, oh hey, here's a code. For some code money. Go and buy some stuff and do a video. I'm like, great. But also, I don't have time for that. I was way too busy at that point, and Audrey is awesome at doing that. I really like the surprise. So I opened these boxes, and like as I'm opening them on video, I'm not kidding. That's the first time I've seen that stuff.
No, he has not seen any of it.
Last time there was this awesome eraser and pencil set that is a plunger. I haven't sharpened
Obviously, you haven't used it.
No, well, because it just sits on my desk and it makes me happy, and it came with a small poop that is also an eraser. So I don't know. I kind of love that. And then this time there's a fish. What does this fish do? You'll have to wait and see.
I think they know what it is.
Oh. This fish is a pin case. You unzip it, and you can see it's fish innards, but also a bunch of pens. So, this is pretty great. Yeah. And I keep going like, this is my favorite thing in that box. And she's like, that was like $2. I'm like, I don't care. You should have gotten 50 of them. I would be like, sorry, Journal Say, we only got fish.
Only got fish.
Oops, all fish. So,
It's very funny. And I had sent him the invoice with all the things so he could like refer to that when he was doing the video and stuff. And I thought he was gonna, because of the second thing on the list, because I got so many, I mean, you order so many things from that place because everything's so cheap. Yeah. And the second thing was the fish. And for some reason you looked at it and not say anything about why is there a fish?
Well, the reason... No, I never looked at it.
Well, you saw... I mean, it was there. There was a picture of a fish right there.
Yeah, so I immediately forgot about it. Also, since it's far away, it took like 20 days, I think, to get here. I don't remember exactly how long. According to... Well, it might have been you ordered it like on a weekend or something.
That's totally possible.
That's probably what happened. But yeah, it took a long time. So I had completely forgotten she even sent me that invoice thing. But I didn't look at it because I like it to be a surprise. Like, I like that. But the fish is great. There's also a bunch of other cool stuff in there, but the fish is great. Including some like surprisingly good gel pens. Like these things are actually super good. I've never heard of them before. They're Color Studio, but they're a 0.6 millimeter gel pen, and the ink is like really nice.
If they have a vintage color set of anything,
Yeah.
I just put it in the cart for Mike.
Because I'm gonna like that.
Well, I mean, theoretically, those are the type of tones, and I like.
Yeah.
Well, Mike's you like to compare,
like it.
yeah.
It's got those. I mean, there's ink in there. There's stamps. There's a little bit of there's notebooks. Some notebooks of styles I've never even seen before. So yeah, cool stuff she found. So when that video comes out, that'll probably be next week that comes out. But speaking of shopping for you, are you gonna do another of those videos where you have a friend money shot for you? That was fun. I mean, probably. I don't really have a plan for that yet, but yeah, probably I'll do that. That was good times.
That's fun.
You should use fountain pens as bait. I mean, that will catch me. And also maybe a fish. I don't know. So I like the kitty holes thing. It's a toy. Our cat doesn't care about that at all. Yeah. She wants a paperclip. Or a hairband.
She wants a hair tie.
Yeah.
She wants, what else? Yeah, paperclip.
Uh-huh.
A twisty tie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll throw those all over. We got her cat
over.
toys and she's like not interested.
Nope.
No, couldn't care less.
The cat's outside, played with them. They're gone. Who knows where they are? They're probably in the bushes.
Yeah.
But.
I think you did that Vintink, then the most. Yeah, at the end of like all of them actually. Yeah.
It belongs in every single one.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, why didn't you mention this one? You keep saying it's your favorite. Fine, I'll put it at the end of all of them. Because it ended up in a different category. But yeah, that was Vinta Pomona Brown. It's my favorite brown. Super good. But yeah, just be careful with the Vinta bottles. I gotta do a video about the Vinta bottles because pain.
I don't know if anyone could see that I have. Oh, I just got caught on it. There we go. I got put some brooches on, and these are actually Mike's grandma's brooches. Wow.
Let's go ahead and delete them.
Wow.
Yikes.
Yes. Brooches are nice.
Woof, gross. Hey, hit the y'all type some stuff. Get that nonsense off the screen here.
You can't delete it?
No. I mean, I can't delete it off of this. I got it off of this thing, but yeah, just like type some stuff, y'all. Get that nonsense out of here. Wow, we're getting some sweet trolling action. Gotta love that. Yeah, it's great. That's great. So we'll delete trolls as they come in, but So
what else did you get?
What else did I get? Well, I got things today actually. Today. So there are a couple of things I got from this right here. This is that Tactile Turn stuff. I like it, East. I got 2 pens from Tactile Turn.
Yeah.
Not a huge surprise. I do love some Tactile Turn.
Heck yeah.
But here with that Last Call Anderson pens. Probably. Probably. Yeah, y'all go and throw some love at Anderson pens. They are unfortunately closing down.
Several people have
next month. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I've heard lots of people doing it. Yeah.
Love that. So firstly, this one that comes in this cool box right there.
This is the one I saw in person. They made some changes. Like the one I saw was a simple prototype.
Oh, it's on spot focus somehow. Whoops.
Right.
Yeah, so this is the Buccaneer, which is their current seasonal. Right there. And I went ahead and got a mini because I'd never gotten one of the mini pens before. And I'm like, this is the time. I keep saying I'm gonna. Yeah. But look, if we're gonna go out for treasure hunting, you gotta have a small pen.
Sure.
Leave more room for treasure.
Yep.
So this is what this one looks like. It has a treasure map there on the clip, which is fun. Are we hoarders? No.
No.
Not really. Then it has a red carrier there, and it has like wood grain all around the pen, which is cool. And then there's a skull and cross swords up there, which is fun. It is made for tiny hands or tiny pockets for sure. And then a little 18 karat gold, and gold-plated button there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's actual gold plate. So yeah, it's a nice little bolt action. Pretty nice.
And it has stuff on it. It has the crossbones on the top, which I didn't know it was gonna have.
Cross swords anyway.
Wow, Mike, let's deal with that.
Wow, we're really getting the trolls today.
Yes.
I think that means we've made it.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think that's right. So that's cool. We'll keep deleting them if we see them. So yeah, underneath there, the clip there, you'll see it says 2024 and Tactile Turn. So this will be available until the end of the month, the end of December. Not the end of this month. That would be
about a month.
Yeah. Yep. So pretty fun. These are $149, which is cool. So. Yep. The other one is around here somewhere.
It was in that container you just...
Oh, I took it out actually over here. It has to be real gold if it's a pirate. Yeah, actually, I'm not gonna look up and see what it is.
I didn't know that it was supposed to.
Yeah. Oh, they've also got a good sale going on over there as well.
15% off, which they don't normally have sale.
Yeah, hardly ever. I don't know if they have before. Maybe they have.
They have the dads and grads sale every year.
Oh, that's right.
That's the only other one I know of.
Yeah, except for the Buccaneer. Everything else is on sale. But where's the Buccaneer? Bolt action? Buccaneer, there it is. 24 karat gold plated.
Wow.
That's so many carats.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was expecting maybe 14.
Mm-hmm. Comes along in all 3 sizes, mini, short, and standard. I actually have all the sizes now.
Another one, Mike.
Another one? Cool. Gotta love that. So this one, where's the other? This is standard. Where's the short one? Ah, there we go. Good. Got it. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Katie, you are killing me here. Gotta get gone. Oh, she was whapping my tail with her hand, and every time she did it, it would break my whole concentrations. So, wait, check subscriber only. Actually, I don't know. Maybe, but I don't know if that would stop it.
Well, I put my phone out, so now I can deal with it as well.
Ah, okay, cool. Yep. So these are the 3 standards right there. Or the three standards, the 3 sizes right there. So this one goes with gel pens, obviously the longest one. And then this is the one that goes with ballpoints, a little bit shorter. And then the mini uses the mini G2 size, which is real small. So that's pretty cool. Wood pens are interesting. There's drilling over a small lathe on one of the websites and pen blanks for it. Oh. Yeah, lathes are, man, that is a rabbit hole I don't know if I want to get into.
Yeah, right.
I said whapping my tail with her hand. Man, look, she was really distracting me.
She was.
Just like right in the hands there. So, yeah. Yeah, these are, now I have all 3 sizes, so I can show all those. These 2 are not the same mechanism, but they all use the same lengths there, which is cool. Lengths. Yep. To go play with cards with your family. Good luck. So this one right here is a brand new style. This is called the Switch style. Same price as these here, but instead of having the button to actuate it like this one does, you push it down there and you push the button to suck it back up in there.
Which do you like of those 2 better?
Of which 2? These 2?
The bolt. No, the bolt or the click.
I think I generally like the side click a little better.
Yeah?
Yeah, in general. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, they're both very satisfying mechanisms, but...
That one's louder.
Well, this one's also plastic.
Oh, that's true. It echoes.
Yeah, this is a really hard plastic one, so it echoes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, somebody let you know if we're doing Yums on Sunday. We haven't gotten our box yet, so I don't think so.
I don't know if we're not getting... I mean, it sounds like Becky, I thought, had it for over a week now.
Yeah, she'd eaten hers.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten ours yet, so I don't know where it is. Hopefully it shows up, but we haven't gotten it. I already checked the mail today too, and it wasn't there. So
take care, Ruth. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, but we will let you know for sure. I really need sticky notes that are small enough for monthly boxes in the Traveler. Oh, for the monthly. Yes. There you go. There are kind of 3 things I recommend. One is these. These are on
Those
jet
are
pens.
Adorable.
I use these all the time. These are from Kukuyo, and these are kind of a small cube and then like basically a half size one. Yeah. I use these a lot, and they come in multi-packs for just a few bucks over at Jet Pens.
How much of it is sticky? Is it like half of it or so? Or
yeah, it's actually more than half.
Oh, it's more than half. That's good. I was gonna say that was my one worry about them just flying and flipping all the time.
Yeah. So these Kukuyo ones are really good. And then there's another one. Do I have it in here? Do you see an orange?
Oh, hi, Scriggs.
An orange case, like my Kernel leather one. It's my school case. I think it's probably in a backpack. She probably does.
Well, you got the treats over there. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't have that one handy, but yeah, go to Jet Pens, and they actually make those for all kinds of all kinds of sizes and such. Actually, Midori might even have their own.
Yeah, Midori might.
Yeah, but I love these. They're pretty great. So
Look at those little boba eyes under there. Look at her. Look at the tail.
I've really gotten into the boba eyes for sure.
Yeah.
So.
Want to sit? That was a good sit.
Wow.
Give me a high five. There you go.
Look at that. Looking at the door, but didn't see anything. Yeah, get the Kikuyo ones. I don't know what size the things are in the Travelers, because that's like the one planner I don't have. But those half-size ones probably will. Tac Memo sticky notes are fantastic. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Get some ominous music on and describe your parents could be a horror movie stuff. No.
Oh, look at her die.
She really is. She is being a creeper down there.
Yeah,
for sure.
she is.
Yep. So anyway, this is the third mechanism that they've done. Oh, Tac Memo the Kikuyo. Okay, cool. I hadn't pulled out the package, so I forgot what they're called. But yeah, I love those. I've gone through a few stacks of them. They're all over. So this is called the switch, and as opposed to being a bolt like this one or a button like this one, it just has a switch that you push down to work it. It's very, very fidgety, and it works really nicely. I did find out that it is a little tricky to put back together if you take it apart, so do that with caution. I wanted to change the refill that it came with because I don't know, I've got preferences when it comes to ballpoint refills, and I found that if you when you unscrew the nose cone here, if you just dump the refill out, this mechanism also will fall out, and then you'll have to figure out how to put it back together, which is a little challenging because this is a little bit of a pain. It's not like a super complicated mechanism, but it's a little bit of a pain to get this back in. So, you know, if you do these, just unscrew the nose cone and take it out that direction, pull it out the top, and don't just dump it out on your desk, or there will be more parts dumping on your desk than you expected. Yeah. So, of course, I immediately take everything apart as soon as I get it. It's just kind of I don't know, it's a thing I do. So, put that back together. I mean, I've taken these apart too, which is also very tricky to put back together. They're not really meant to be taken apart, although you can, obviously, but yeah, it's a little bit of a trick. Fortunately, I had the original version of this, which is a plastic one from like Mitsubishi or something back in the day. And so I've taken that one apart a bunch of times, and so I had an idea how that worked. But yeah, this is a really good design. They took this from, I want to say it was from a it was like a knife design of some kind. Let's see. Based on the Magnus Click Shift V1. It was another titanium pen. Okay. So they actually worked together with these folks, I think, or licensed the design or something of that nature. So that, you know, it's legit. It's not a not a ripoff or anything, but they sort of made it a different size and simplified it a bit and that sort of jam to, is this actually, whoa, that's a lot of stuff going on there.
It is a lot there.
Is that gears? That looks like it'd be gears. Oh, whoa. Yeah, this one's less complicated than that by a little bit, but interesting. But anyway, cool design. So far I like it. I've only had it for, I don't know, a few hours, but I do dig it. It's a very, very nice feel. This little brass mover there. So it's kind of like, you know, self-lubricating or something.
Nice little light switch.
It's a little light switch, essentially. It is the slim size, which is skinnier than the rest of these by a little bit, but not too much. I think it's definitely, you can see it better on this side. Slimmer, but just a small maker that specializes in high-end TI stuff. Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't know them. I'm not familiar, but this, I mean, it looks cool. They have a lot of like design stuff in common. Like they put the name under the clip, and they used to have a clip that was kind of like that back in the day on Tactile Turn. It was different, but it was kind of like that. Oh, what's this? A titanium spring? What? That seems like I didn't know you could do that. Anyway, now I got to read their site at some point, but. Yeah, so we got those, and that's fun.
Caleb has a question about, do you have any experience with a Kaweco Supra?
Impulse bought one from St. Louis Art Supply today because it was in a big sale. Yeah, the Supra's pretty nice, actually. I don't have one. It's one of the few Kawecos I don't have an example of, but I haven't seen it on a sale, I guess, or I forget why. I don't know. There's been a few times when I've been about to buy one and then kind of just haven't for some reason. I don't know. I think it's been at pen shows mostly. I'm like, oh yeah, I should go back and get that, and then I forget. So the Supra is really nice. I don't think I have a video about it. I don't think I do. But yeah, the cool thing about the Supra is you can change the size. So if you want a pocket pen, there's like a piece in the middle you unscrew and then put it back together, and then you have a pocket pen. But Uses the full size number 6 nib that they it's like Yovo, I think, probably Schmidt or whatever for them.
Yeah.
They've been good.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, it's a cool pen. It is on the heavy side, so be prepared for that.
That's true.
Depending on what you have it made of. I think they make them in brass and steel, and maybe they have a titanium one. I don't know. The brass one is the one I've used, and it's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's kind of a chunk as well. So, got it for about $80. That's pretty good. Yeah, for sure. Magnus pretty much makes everything from titanium, including the springs.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
That is cool. Yeah, Tactile Turn makes the springs, but they don't make them out of titanium, as far as I know. So I got the brass one. Yeah, I mean, they're heavy, but I mean, you bought a brass pen, so you know.
You had an idea that it's not going to be the lightest pen you have.
You didn't buy a feather. You know what you're up to. So, yeah, so those are our Tactile Turns for today. I think it's cool. This is a very different looking pen than the ones that they've been doing recently. I mean, this is the...
Yeah, that's the other one.
It's a very different aesthetic, I think.
You can tell that they're going with a variety. And not just sort of a one trick sort of thing, you know?
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen them do like a metal plating on the bolt. So that's cool. So, yeah, like it.
And they're just really nice, too. They're really cool.
Yeah, and good folks as well.
Yeah, I like to support people that I've met, and I'm like, I like them.
Yeah.
Here she comes. Watch out.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, which she is coming. So I got these. Also.
Hello from Paris.
Oh, hey. How's it going in Paris out there?
Mike knows all about Paris, correct?
I did watch Emily in Paris, so now I am a full-on Francophile. I know all the Paris things.
The nuances of the city.
Yeah, I
work
speak.
Life. Yep, all of it.
Yeah, all of it. I'm I do have a cousin who lives out in the south of France, and she's like, y'all just like move out here. I'm like, yeah, I don't even know what I would do out there, but it looks beautiful. Always
just
a little
stare
jealous.
At the scenery, eat a baguette, drink some
Jacques
wine,
Cousteau.
smoke a cigarette, in a cafe. That's why I just feel like it has to be, right?
Probably a cheese.
Oh, it's gotta
Probably
have
a
cheese.
soft, stinky cheese.
Gotta have a good cheese. Yeah.
Is there a bad cheese? I don't know. Paris, Texas.
Oh,
I have been there. Yeah, for sure.
I wonder if hopefully we're not offending people that are in Paris. We're like,
I think they know we're kidding.
Well, yeah.
I think they know we're kidding.
Yeah. Just just like any American thing that you can come up that we're all,
I just took off my spurs right before we started.
Yeah, that.
Well, I used to actually go see when I would go visit my dad up in New England in the summers and stuff. Like the youths that I would hang out thought we all like rode horses to school and wore 10-gallon hats all the time, which is true. Yeah, 100% true. Yep. So climb all the steps. That's right. Say your best greeting in French without the Texas accent. I don't have a Texas accent. I don't know what you mean.
I have a non-regional diction.
Yeah.
Don't know where I'm from.
You're from the non-region, apparently.
Yep.
So we got a box in the mail the other day that was kind of too awesome for words.
Yep. Unexpected in many ways.
Yeah, super unexpected and like whoa, it was pretty amazing. So I'm going to show you a few of the things we got in that box. Franklin-Christoph Antique Glass Cathedral SIG is tuned by Audrey is here with you. Oh.
Yay!
That's right. PK's not. You're not from Paris. You're visiting Paris, right? We got that email or card from them.
Yeah, that's
a very
right.
nice card, actually. Do I have it
Yeah.
handy? Because man, this card looks cool, and it makes me feel bad about all the times I've sent just an envelope.
I don't see it.
Here it is.
It's under many things. That's why I said it wasn't
so
here.
many things. Yeah. Look at that. It's got an M and an A on there. It's like, I don't know, decoupage.
Nice. Yeah.
Sticker on the back holding it closed. Yeah, this is nice. That's a really nice one. I've got it in my pile of things to return mail on. Worked tirelessly as a kid to not develop a down east Maine accent of everyone around you. Now you sound like you're from away. Nice. Your birthday today. Hey. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. 21, man. To be 21 again.
Yeah. I feel like that might be a troll, but we'll see if they prove me wrong.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Now we'll have a dealt with.
So, one thing is this really cool box, which I haven't seen before. This kind of thing from Yetching Style, and
Does it smell?
smells smells a little bit like leather.
Oh, it does.
I think it's real leather.
Yeah, it does. I don't know what it is, but it definitely has that sort of scent.
It might be. So I was looking at how to open this, and yeah, you just like pull up the sides, which are magnety, and that's this sort of thing. And then it has a padded interior top, and then all these little pen slots in here, which is very cool.
It's nice and really, like, sometimes you can get it where it's shorter and pens can't fit in it. So I feel like since this is so long.
I feel like everything is going to fit in this one.
Let's
see if there's anything that won't.
Katie.
The longest pen I have is going to be that 50.
Yeah, the 50 is very...
Model 50. So. Yeah, it fits in there with room to spare.
Wow.
I'm not going to put two in there,
I was
but...
worried about it being too wide.
Oh, like at the cap?
Yeah.
No, it's
at
totally
the cap,
fine.
Yeah.
I bet... Let's see, do I have 2 pocket pens? That one, I can put maybe... Put a pocket pen and a regular pen in there.
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, some shown designs there. Yeah, it's a really nice case. I like it. Yeah, you actually sell this Taiwanese. Let's show their extra fine glass nib.
Oh,
it's
that's
definitely
fun.
Yeah, it's a store I've heard of.
Yeah, I have
like,
2, but
yeah,
I don't know how to get it.
Yeah, guess you probably go to the internet and go to the Google machines, lack. But anyway, so there's this one, and I was showing because I had this in here.
Yeah.
This is what was sent to Audrey. It's a bit of like a Christmas present situation.
I guess. Jeez, I was not that good this year. That's for sure.
For sure was not.
That is beautiful. It's like Mike enjoys it well. I think he might steal it from me, but he's into that cotton candy, sort of the light pink and blue situation, and I love it. It's a platinum.
I'm not actually sure it's pink. It's kind of like a peach color.
Okay, it's sort of peachy pink, yeah. But there's pink and peach, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like seafoam green. It's very nice, and it's got reminds me of toothpaste. Oh, the new Twisby.
Oh, yeah.
Like y'all are eating some interesting toothpaste. Yeah. And it's like a very simple nib with the butterfly
with the
on it.
Butterfly on it. It's so pretty. I really like the rose gold with it. It's
really nice accompaniment. This is a special edition.
Yeah.
What was the name of it? I closed the window that had it in there, so I don't remember. It's not on there.
Off the top of my head, I don't remember now either. It's a special one. That's what I know.
According to Audrey, I steal most of her pens. That's true. She's always saying about how I'm stealing her pens.
Yeah. Do you not?
I do not.
Oh. Okay.
Sometimes what happens is I'll fill up a pen, then she'll use it for a while, and then she'll give it back to me, and then...
and then it never gets back to me. Like, it stays away.
It goes back in the rotation.
That's the problem. Yes, I get to use it, and then Mike cleans them, and after that...
She'll be like, fill me a pen, so I'll fill her one she hasn't used in a while. So, she rotates pens more than I do. I just keep everything inked all the time.
That's true. I use one up, and then I'm like, I'm done with it, new one.
Yeah. So. Or she'll leave a little bit in there so I can do a review on the ink that was in there.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I've had this keyboard for like a year, I think. Something like that anyway. Yeah. It's pretty good. So then there was a pen for me as well. And it's from a brand that I've never gotten before.
No, you haven't gotten one.
This is from Maiora, right there. This was made for Corsani, which is an Italian pen store. It's been around for, I think, was this their 100-year anniversary pen or something? Something very long.
Yeah.
Very long time. And it's called the Amera... Wait, where is it? Amera... Can't read it in that thing. AmeriCord. AmeriCord is what that is.
Oh, hey, Belle.
For me to say happy holidays. Hey, thanks, Belle. Thank you very much.
Top of mind.
I appreciate that. Katie's looking so sweet for now. Oh, she's always nice.
Katie, lick a plate of pizza.
Keep blocking the view of the cat with pens. It's kind of the way it goes. I'm using her as a backdrop, really. So this is a special edition Maiora that was made for them. It's made of a cellulose acetate from apparently the 80s. I guess it's been kept in storage and jealously guarded.
I like that aesthetic. I really like the little lined parts.
These little bits?
Yeah, those little bits.
It reminds me, like, wrung color scheme, but it kind of reminds me of the, like, old people candy that I like at Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
It has, like, all the little chunks of candy, and it's got the little, striped ones and such. Yeah, this kind of earth tone situation is very cool. It's got a really pretty nib on here as well. Very nice looking section and such. I did put ink in this because I couldn't not do it.
Yeah.
I mean, It has a really interesting piston filler.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on exactly in here, but this clicks when it's at the top. Apparently,
Is it the top? Okay.
It's the top. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I can't find any reviews of this pen that mentioned the filling system at all.
Weird.
What's the name of the shop again? It's Corsani. 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 So did I ink it with a favorite brown? Well, I actually inked it with the ink that it came with.
Oh.
Which I don't know who makes this ink, and it doesn't have a name on it. I mean, it's Maiora, I guess. I branded anyway. There's the shot for you. Stilograph Corsani, established in 1924. So yeah, 100 years.
Yeah.
And it came with this cool ink. I'm like, oh, it's a black, fine, whatever.
It's brown.
It is a brown.
Yeah.
It is for sure a brown. And I noticed that when in here. So it's like this beautiful, rich, kind of woody brown.
Katie, you're really looking there too. You're such a sweetheart.
She's like, what you got up there? Is that a treat? I'll take a treat.
I'll take that treat.
I'll take that treat. Let's see. What did I do with the swatch for it? It's over here. Once I swatched it, I was like, oh yeah, no, I got to put this in there. So there it is. There's the Corsani Americord.
Nice.
Beautiful woody brown, very on theme for this pen. She's over here.
Not trying to knock everything over.
She's just whacking this with her tail and moving it. So, I picked up a Maiora with a titanium 8 on it. Normal filling system. Oh, interesting. Whoa. Do you need another hobby? Look, I know some people that can give you suggestions for lathes and stuff if you're into that, Dad. I know some pin makers, and they would be more than happy to tell you about lathes all day.
Yes, yeah.
But yeah, this is a really pretty ink, and I like it. I think it's very nice. Comes with a broad nib. Yeah, real good.
Gotta go feed the stray. We have that issue as well. They're out there waiting, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. I also got this ink recently. This is Sailor Manyo Yuri. I almost put this in there, but then I saw that this came with a brown. I'm like, all right, fine, I'm putting that in there.
Yeah.
But this is a really weird color. It changes as it dries into like all these like multi-chrome swamp colors, which shockingly, I love that taupe. And then I bought a pen from somebody a little bit ago, and they just like threw this bottle in with the pen. They're like, hey, had some extra ink. Hope you like it. Yeah.
That's so nice.
And I do. It's like another beautiful brown. So none of these got into the videos because they're all
brand new. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all brand new. I just got those, so they didn't end up in the video, but they might next year.
Is Maiora the one that's sort of Omos, or like the Omos people, or no? Okay.
I don't think so.
What am I thinking of?
Maybe.
Somebody knows.
Somebody knows. Not me. I don't keep a...
Because it's Italian, but it's one turned into Leonardo, and then the other one turned in, or it's another brand.
Leonardo? No,
right?
Not Leonardo.
They were some other
brand.
Scribo.
Yeah. Leonardo wasn't another brand. Leonardo's
really?
Leonardo.
I thought that there was the person... Oh, look, I don't know. What do I know?
Well, it might have been doing Radius stuff before they were Leonardo, and they kind of brought back Radius as a sub-brand. Yeah, the Italian brands are kind of hard for me to keep track of. I haven't, I don't think Maiora is an Omos thing, but could be, I don't know. Yeah, as I thought. Can't do it there. What's going on here? Oh, did this stop? Oh, it did. That stopped. Okay. Good. Omos adjacent, just as fussy what you're thinking of Scribo. Nice. Leonardo, Maiora, and Radius are somehow related.
See, I sort of thought. Look, I don't know. I
think Leonardo is related to the original Delta?
Or is it Delta? Maybe it's Delta. That might be right. Now that that might be right.
I haven't heard that. That doesn't sound right to me.
That's what I thought. That's what I always heard. But
the original Delta is like, the new Delta is now owned by the guy who originally owned it, but like full on. So,
look, now we're all, where's Yoss when we need him?
I know.
He's the one who knows all of that.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, look, I'll try and Google it.
Leonardo is related to Delta as well.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, two people have said it, and that's what I sort of thought. I knew there was one that they were related to.
No, that's not it. Really? Italian pens. I think they're just selling it. I don't see an actual site for Maiora though. That's interesting. Let's see if this has got any like informations. I got ink. Look at that. That's a cool bottle.
Oh, that is a fun
Whoa.
bottle.
That bottle, though. $1.75. It's so cheap. Still not bad.
Yeah.
67 liters. Milliliters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I gotta get some of that, I guess.
Yeah, you don't
Whoops.
have any of the bottles.
Yeah, I don't. Let's see if there's any information here. TrueFay usually has information.
Yeah, there does need to be a flow chart for sure.
It totally does. Totally does. No information there. Interesting. Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out one of these days. We'll figure it out. Look at the Corsani Extra 1930 and Arancio. I mean, I know what Arancio means. That sounds dangerous for me. Let's see. Arancio. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. There was they had one of these they made out of orange G10, I think, too. That was like
yeah.
This is why it's not that dangerous for me. That is out of my comfort zone by kind of a lot. So I'm safe. I am marked as safe from this Montegrappa here. But
Santini is related to Ancora. That knows for sure.
that sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we can do Ancora nibs as well as a wraparound. Interesting. Maiora and Leonardo came out of Delta Closing.
There you go. See,
Okay.
Man,
There
you
you
thought
go.
it had me thinking that I was crazy.
I mean, I don't remember that at all, but it's like I said, I don't keep track of the Italian brands as well as everything else, I guess. Or maybe I keep track of it exactly as well as everything else.
If we had a bigger wallet, we probably would.
That's possible.
Italian pens are not the cheapest, but they're fun. They're good, you know.
You get that without tax? I mean, I could, but it's still gonna be well over.
Yeah, that's true. They would be without tax.
Yeah, I look. I teach at a college, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I owned a college, sure.
Yeah.
As according to Gentleman Stationery, look, I believe him. Oh, Delta had two founders, and Delta closed down. One of them started Leonardo, and the other started Maiora. Oh, no kidding. Okay, so then it is definitely related to the original Delta and the current Delta. I cannot remember the name of the dude who runs Delta. The name, yeah, like I said, I don't keep track of it that well, but could be good. Don't philosophy teacher get the big bucks? Oh yeah, philosophy is known as I keep telling my students, hey, I know you'd like to drive fancy cars in expensive places.
Thank you, Mr. Goodman. Thank you.
We are $2 closer. Well, after YouTube gets their cut, we're $1.25 closer or something.
So sorry, Scrags. This is going towards a pen, not your crust fund.
And you can't eat the pen.
Nope. And you're
also,
not eating
she
that
wouldn't.
pen.
She's a good girl.
She's a perfect princess.
Perfect princess.
Yep.
So, yeah, man. So, yeah.
Now we have a little history on some of the Italian pens. There's a lot of history there. There's a lot of commingling in terms of brands and new brands off of old brands, and I mean they probably work together in terms of like nibs and like other stuff.
I don't know, maybe. I mean,
I wouldn't be shocked.
This one's using the Yovo nib. Delta, I don't know what Delta's using these days.
I'm not sure.
I haven't gotten any of the new Deltas. Nino Marino is the CEO of Delta. Ah, okay, cool. And Natuno.
You mean Nino Marino?
Probably.
That's appropriate. I think that's a good Italian name.
That sounds right, because when I was talking to the Yapa folks about it, they were talking about how Nino was psyched about getting Delta back. They've been way more like responsive and
that's what I've heard.
Because I guess because now he's actually in charge of it instead of like some group. I guess I'm not really sure, but I've the new Deltas I've seen have been really cool. I just haven't gotten any yet. I'll get one eventually, I'm sure. But I've got a couple of other Deltas bumping around back there.
Deltas, you have some Auroras. And we have a few Montegrappas and stuff.
Oh no, we don't.
I do. Oh. I have at least one or two.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, neat. Oh, you got at least one. Yeah, that's right. I don't have any Montegrappas.
Oh, really?
I know. Just kind of the way it worked out. So, there's that. What else? Talked about the fish a little bit. Here's another thing. Here's a bit of news for you. So, this pen, which I talked about a little bit, I want to say it was last week, maybe the week before. This is the Chameleon, which y'all can't see the color shift because of camera stuff. Yeah. This is the Chameleon from Studio Neat's Mark I line. And several of us have been having issues with the knock, which is the button up at the top. Of course, now it's acting just fine. Oh, there it goes. It's stuck. So we contacted Student in Need about that because we know that they're perfectionists over there, and said, "Hey, I've been having issues with the knock. I know it's not normal." And so a few other people had as well, and they said, "All right, we're looking into it." So what they found is there was an issue with the button itself. So they're having another like a whole bunch of buttons made, the knocks, and they said that they said they'll automatically send me one. The way the email is written, it kind of made me think they're going to send it to everybody, but that seems like it would be too much because not everybody's had the problem. So if you have gotten one of those chameleons and you have a sticky knock on it, send them an email and they'll hook you up when those are made.
Yeah, I would assume that they are not. I write it as they're sending you one, and anyone who emails them about it will have a new one sent to them.
Yeah.
So if you are having an issue, email.
Yeah, because they want that to be they want it to be good. You know, any small maker like that wants it to be good stuff. So, are the pins made in Leonardo factory? Not clear the ownership, or if they use Leonardo. I think that I think they're the same. I think they're under the same leadership, just like a sub brand is what I think is true about Radius. I think that's what the deal is. Yeah. So yeah, there's that. What else do I have? Hey, we're gonna have a sale at our site.
Oh, do you want me to go get a nib?
Sure. You want to?
That's the other round. I've been working on them.
Yeah. I've just been working on nibs day and night, just wearing her little fingers to the bone. Over at inky-d.com, we're going to restock a bunch of nibs. Mr. Nose nibs will be back in stock. If you would like to have a Mr. Nose on your pen, you can do that. I've got some logo nibs that are going back in stock, that sort of jazz. And if you want to, save a few bucks, you can get from tomorrow, Small Business Saturday, until the end of the day, Monday, Cyber Monday. Because I don't know, I guess I'm kind of a small business and I'm on the cybers. Do I carry any number 5s? No, I just have number 6s. Yeah, just number 6s. You can use the code BuyValve to get 15% off of your order there.
BuyValve.
2 valves. Just a BuyValve. You could buy a sticker with a BuyValve on it and get that. So or don't trust it. I mean, you could also just like not trust a BuyValve. That's this one.
Yeah.
Code is BuyValve. Yep, it should be uppercase, lowercase, either way is fine. Just code BuyValve.
Well, I just wanted to put it on the screen so people could actually,
just
in case you don't know how to spell it.
No, that's very good. It's like it's 2 valves. Audrey brought in some nibs here. She's been tuning up for me in her spare time. Oh, you brought some of each. Look at you. Look at you.
Yeah.
These are lasered up for us by our friend Jonathan over at Carolina Pen Co. Just got a big old box of nibs the other day. There aren't going to be a huge number of them, but definitely several of lots of different kinds. Like this. So there's the Mr. Nose there, lasered in. There's my my Inkdependence logo.
You know what's sad? I can't even look at a picture of Nose without like crying.
Oh, sorry.
Like,
well, look away.
No. It's not the nibs. The nibs don't bother me, but like looking at any of like him and his natural element being him, and just
Yeah, it still sucks to have lost Mr. Nose, but he is immortalized on the internet forever.
Yeah, he is. I mean, yeah.
So yeah, if you want to grab one of these, you can also get one with my dumb face on it. These will screw into lots and lots of pins. Yovo number 6 is pretty ubiquitous. These are all well tuned by a certain nib worker that I happen to be close with. So there you go. Those will all be back in stock soon. They're not in stock now, but I'll put them back in stock tonight, so they'll be ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, and we have a few more kits made, but only a few more. Yeah, because I'm missing an item that I keep telling Mike to order, and I'm like, "Did you order it? No."
I did.
Did you order it? No.
It's been ordered. It's been ordered now. Eventually, it'll show up. We'll see.
Yeah.
We have a few more of those the pin users toolkits. Not too many. Let's see how many we have left.
We sold most.
Probably like 5, maybe. Just a few left. We got shims and stuff. Yeah, 5. Yep. Look at me knowing a thing.
Look at you.
Yeah, we got shims available. There's still shimmers. There's still a few Pannonia Cheerio water buses around if you're wanting a water bus.
Yeah, you're in the final dregs of the water buses. Be gone forever.
Yeah, so the Cheerio water bus ink, which looks like this, essentially. This will be gone forever when I'm out of these because the blue pigment is no more.
Yeah.
So that will not be available. But I do actually have that pigment available in little
Yeah.
bottles if you want to get just the blue to add to whatever you like.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting thing to add to inks.
Mm-hmm.
So we got like 15 of those left, so not that many.
Yeah.
Don't think there's a harder grind to do than Italic CI or CSI. I mean, I don't know. Those are pretty easy, right?
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, italics aren't that bad. Yeah, just make it a square.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, those aren't too bad. I mean, the SIG is harder than that. It's got more planes and more angles and more sides you're doing.
Yeah.
Architects are hard.
Harder, yeah.
Needle points are hard.
Because every time you smooth it, it just widens it some more. So it's a very fine balance of smoothing and needliness. So.
Yeah. Plus, every time, like when you're grinding something that small, like it's easy to like be grinding it and like move it a little bit as it grinds, and kind of tricky. Yeah. So yeah, no, italics are not that bad. Probably they're harder than stubs, I guess. Maybe more loosey goosey with a stub, right?
Are not bad. Yeah, they're not bad. It's a little bit more angular than an italic, because again, like you said, the italics like take the top, take the bottom, smooth them down. Sure, you know what I mean. Whereas the stub is a little more angle. Okay. You know, like you have to make sure the bottom's smoothed up towards the top. So if you have that corner, there's still some corners there too. Yeah. So you're just not taking as much of the nib off as an italic. Yeah, you're right. You're doing like curves instead of like sides, though. Yeah, just as hard. On subject nibs, just got a Lamy 1.1. It writes like an extra fine. That's weird. Have you tried different inks? Clean the nib. Try different ink.
Well, yeah.
Because there could be like something caught between the tines or something, so it's not letting it actually reach the whole way to the whole tip. Yeah,
that could be. That's less likely on a Lamy than a lot of other things, but so Lamy is known to not be very consistent in their tipping size, but their 1.1s don't have tipping. They're just a flat across like like Yovos or whatever do. So no, it's very strange. Tip looks very different. Yeah, it should look way different. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, even without a loop or something, you should be able to see. Yeah, and those are labeled too. Make sure it's labeled correctly too. As 1.
It'll say 1.1 on it. Yeah, I don't have a 1.1.
I don't have one of the 1.1.
Well, I have one, but it's not. It's not near me. It's in one of these mini pens here, and I don't know which one. Pen flush helps versus bad flow. Yeah, it can. Although pen flush isn't great with doesn't really help with shimmer so much. It'll help get like other detritus out of there. Like if you have like dried up ink and that sort of thing, or like oils. Yeah. So like, well, I don't even need to pull that up. I've got shims right here. Yeah. So this is the thing that I actually have on the site. Not to be too capitalism-y, but a shim like this can really help, which is something.
And that's another thing, like you said, Jeremy. It might not be aligned. So if it's not touching the paper, right?
Well, if it's not, usually with a stub, if they're not aligned, they just don't work at all.
Oh, they can write some, but it won't feel good, and also,
but you can just take the shim and put it in here-ish, and just kind of clear out that channel a little bit. Make sure your tipping is, clear and that sort of thing. That can help even on new pens, because there can be like a little bit of something in the feed or something. Just kind of, gently run one of those through there. They make them in brass. I cut them out of stainless steel feeler gauge material because it's a lot better than brass, frankly. So I use that, but that can help with those a lot. But yeah, I don't know why I would write like an extra fine. That is kind of weird. That is weird.
So there's lots of things it can be, but
yeah, use a shim on it, use a little pressing. So the other thing about them is that those Lamy 1.1s can be kind of dry. So if you've got a dry ink going on, then try a really wet ink. Yeah, the 1.1s can be fussy, and they can be dry. So if you've got a drier ink in there, like a Kyonoto or there's a bunch of them that are just kind of dry, and then that'll probably help. Yeah. What's the thickness? 0.025
or something.
0.0025 is the is the size. So very small. I mean, you can either buy a full set of feeler gauges, or like go to my site. I'll say a couple bucks.
When you're shimming it, You can shim a nib that's not having any issues and whatnot and sort of see how it feels when you shim it.
Yeah.
And if you shim it through the one that's being problematic, sometimes you can just tell by shimming it, it's just really tight. So if it's really tight at that tip there, it could be starving it as well. So it's not guaranteed, but sometimes you can feel it just in the feeler gauge of if it's really tight there.
Mm-hmm. It's also quite sensitive to rotating the pen.
That's true.
Yeah, all of those tipless tipless stubs are like that. If you don't get it the whole thing on the page right, it's not going to write
It
very well.
railroads that, yeah.
That doesn't really railroad so much as it just like doesn't write for me.
Sometimes for me, it will just only write a little bit, like one of the times worth.
Really?
It thins it up instead of having the full length of it.
Interesting.
So again, I probably is dependent on angle even.
Yeah, with the Lamy blue cartridge, it looks a little more pale and dry than usual. Interesting. Yeah, it sounds like it's just kind of dry. But yeah, I just put something real wet in there and see how it does. For me, that's always like Aurora Black or something, because it's super wet, and if your nib works, that ink will flow in it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, your nib is busted.
There's something wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, there's a little quick troubleshooting for you there. Yeah.
It's too bad that it's not like one simple thing, but no, it's always up.
There's like a lot of things it could be. Yeah. But yeah, wash it out and try another ink and see how it goes. Yeah. Yep. So
anyway. And cartridges, I don't like cartridges as much as a converter for these kind of issues, because you can just give the extra little turn and it's going to flood it a little bit more, which can help any issues you might have. But when you have a converter, a cartridge, you can maybe squeeze a little bit. Some you can't squeeze at all. So it's just not giving that extra push that a nib might want.
You can squeeze a Lamy cartridge.
Okay, actually, I usually use converters.
It's not like these are. I just happen to have one sitting here.
Yeah, that's random that you usually have one sitting there.
It's not that random. I mean, I got another one here, and
well, that's good to know. So if you want to keep it in there and just give it a little squeeze,
the Standard International. Yeah, you can squeeze it a little bit. Just don't do it too much, because if you squeeze them too much, you can split them, and then it's a mess.
Like pilots, you can't really, because those are hard plastic.
The pilots you can. It's the platinums you can't.
Platinum. Okay, that's what
the pilots are pretty easy to squeeze. Okay. They're also easier to smush and break, but they're easier to squeeze. Yeah. But these are fairly stiff, but you can squeeze them. Just be careful. Yeah, let me know how it goes. And drop an email or something. Hey, if you want to take a picture of the nib, and just email it to me, I might be able to say something. Maybe not, but give it the old college try. Show me
Yeah, letting people know what spots to take pictures of is.
Show me this angle, if you can, and maybe like a dead on. If you can focus here-ish, is best. But this helps for sure. This side doesn't really
don't tell you anything.
Yeah, so if you show a nib person this side, they can't tell anything.
Side, bottom, top, those. Yeah, the top nib face is not really helpful.
Yeah, because a lot of things can be going on with a nib and you just can't see it from the top. It's just not. No. It's not visible. So yeah, I don't know. If you want to, go ahead.
The part that you're writing with mostly is the bottom angle, so the top doesn't really do anything.
Yeah. Now, if it's real messed up, you can see from the top.
Yeah, that's true. If you can.
But if you can see the problem from the top, oh boy, you got a problem.
You have bigger issues than that.
For sure. So yeah, I don't know. That's all I got on my list. I think. I don't think there's anything else on the list.
Just lots of sales going on.
Oh, so many sales. Hey, if you want to use my affiliate codes, which are in the description of this video and all the rest, a lot of those still work even during Black Friday times. The Atlas one, for example. If you use my code at Atlas, it'll give you the 20% off. All that kind of jazz. So. Do that if you go shopping there. That's awesome. Go say hi to our friends the Andersons. Go say hi to True Faye, who's given us the Inkvent this year.
There's on the Inkvent.
I started on Inkvent. There's some cool inks.
Yeah.
I'm really liking these. I mean, I did the first few to get started on the week. And yeah, there are some really cool inks. That some of them I don't have any.
That's what I'm shocked that he said that there were ones that he couldn't find a match. Yeah. Which I'm surprised. Again, I just went through and said what I see, and you actually go through and compare. Yeah. I don't do that.
In those videos, as I have in the other years, I go through and I go through my color decks and I'm flipping through trying to find inks. And there are a few of the first 5 or 6, I just don't have anything like it. So it's pretty neat. I like that. Good job on that, Diamine. also started
Yes, we
going
started
through
this.
the Enigma Inkvent, so I can get a little bit ahead on this one. There are some really cool inks in here. There are a couple of them so far that I have, but that's not that shocking.
No.
Enigma Stationery has a lot of cool inks at their disposal, and I know that Dan is like stockpiling weird inks throughout the year that you might not get your hands on otherwise. So.
And Mike and I have a game.
Yeah, I've actually been keeping score this time. So we did the first 6.
Yeah.
And so I've been kind of keeping track of how I did so far. So the first one, nailed it. The second one, I got the brand, but I wouldn't have gotten the name of it.
Yeah.
The third one, got it. The fourth one, the third one, like I'm pretty sure I said it first, and she says I didn't, but it was definitely whatever the name was. Like I'm like, oh yeah, that's the one I said.
I was just like this is a very popular this name for this company, like this ink one is really popular.
Yeah. She's like, you know this, and I'm like, I had already said the one I thought it was, and or at least I thought I had already done that, but. So I got that one. Number 4, I got after some hints. Not a huge number of hints, but like some hints. And the last 2, like so many hints. Like I got there eventually, but so many hints were needed. So when
I say hints, it's like depending on what it is. So
so the way the game usually goes is you'll say something like, "Do you have a feeling on the brand?"
Yeah.
Like the first one, I was like, "I think it might be this one." And she's like, oh yeah, it's definitely that. And the other one, like, this feels like this brand, or it looks like this brand. And she's like, yeah. And so then I had a little bit of guessing. If I can't figure out what brand it is, she'll usually give me like a continent, or she'll have me guess a continent.
Like, is this feeling European? Is this feeling Asian? And then we start honing in from there. Yeah,
so it's pretty fun. Resist the urge to start early. I'm only doing it early because I'm doing video for it, and I can't do it on the fly. I've got a job. So I can't. It is
like a Guess Who with inks,
Yeah, it is. It is like that. Are they wearing glasses?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you ever play Guess Who as a kid?
I always wanted Guess Who, and I never got it.
Yeah. So the way that these work for the Enigma one is each of the bottles has a number on the top, and then they are sealed and stuff. And then they also pack in a scratch-off sheet, which we can't really show you because it's got the names on it, but it's got a scratch-off sheet for each A or a little bubble that you can scratch off. And so she's back there sitting in this chair, scratching stuff while I'm like swatching it and looking at it and stuff. So it is it's really fun. Yeah. And then at the end, it comes with a bunch of like labels and you label them. Yeah. So, yeah.
So this is the sort of thing I do. I turn most things into a game, and Mike hates it.
No, I don't always hate it. But
you sometimes hate that.
Well, so the time that I do hate it is the thing that I'm really bad at is knowing like what group did a song, or like what the name of a song is, or who the members are of a group. So growing up, that just was not a game that my family played at all. Like it just wasn't a thing. I couldn't tell you the names of almost any members of any groups ever. Like Nirvana, I can name like 2 people because I knew the lead singer and like the drummer got famous later.
I mean, there's only 3 of them, so
I couldn't even have told you. I could not have told you how many people. I would have guessed there were like 4 or 5 because I just don't know. So I like doing real good if I know the lead singer of a group. Forget anything else. But Audrey and her family did this, I guess, all the time.
All the time.
And so
everything was you need to know who. To this day, my dad would be like, Audrey, who is this? And it would be like the Birds or like some like 60s group that I'm supposed to remember.
That's Blind Owl and the Canned Heat.
Look, I do like Blind Owl and the Canned Heat. I could tell you who that was, but yeah.
But like also when I listen to music, I just don't listen to it that way.
And that's how I've grown up having to know who it is, just in case. Just even though these days it doesn't matter.
Gotta be on your toes.
Yeah, gotta be on my toes just in case.
So when I'm listening to music, like music is happening, but I'm not necessarily listening to it. And so we'll be driving in the car or whatever, and she's like, "Who's this?" I'm like,
"Every single one."
I'm like, "Who's what?" So I'm just not even like. There's music and that's cool, but I'm not listening at all.
And the thing is, I'll be putting things on Spotify, and it'll be on my liked list.
Yeah.
So I obviously know who it is, and Mike will just once in a while I'll be like, "Audrey, who is this?" I'm like, "It's my. I know who this is. It's my list, so I know who it is."
Her list of like liked. She says, "Obviously, I know who it is." My liked list is just songs I like, and it's got like thousands of songs on it or something.
I mean, it has
I do not. I could not name 1,000 songs. If with a gun to my head, I couldn't do it. It doesn't matter. So yeah, it's just I said it the other day. I'm like, I wonder what it's like to experience music as you, because it's just a very different thing than I do.
I mean, I'm sure if you were in my brain, it would be wild. Because
I bet it would be.
Because I picture things in my head so vividly. So what you can't do is something that is so ingrained in my thinking.
Yeah, I think our mental experiences of the world are very different.
Very different.
Also, your memory is good.
I mean, I don't
you can
know.
picture things.
I can picture.
You like pay attention to music when it's on. Yeah, I just don't.
I don't do 15 things at one time and be like,
That's
this
weird.
is totally normal. I walk in and Mike's like, he's playing video games. He's watching on something on YouTube. And he has, like, he's grading a paper in his hand. I mean...
Well, what happened the other day when you walked in was I was doing most of those things. I was actually doing one more. So I have two screens up here. On this side was YouTube, just like there was a YouTube video. And then on the screen in front of me I was grading a paper. And then the laptop in front of me, I was editing a video. And then I think I was playing a game playing a game on my Switch or something like that.
Yeah.
But
and
like, they're not all happening at the same time. So like the YouTube can't be going while I'm editing because I can't do all that at the same time. And like the grading and stuff, like I'll do that while like something's rendering or something. I'm like, oh, I'll grade a paper real quick. And then like, well, the video, like the main video is rendering. Then I was like, put on the YouTube or whatever, or the music or something. So yeah, I mean, like I'm not doing 4 things at once, but they're like, you know,
ready to be done.
They're ready to go. So yeah, no, you being in my home would be absolutely wild. You'd be like, why is it so dark and busy in here?
Why is it so dark and busy?
So, it's magic until you crash. You know, it's fine. I get okay. I'm okay. Pursuing I guess you more things. That's absolutely what it is. It is genre phases and obsess over for about 6 months and lose all knowledge about it and you move on to something different. Nice. Definitely not good at movie actors. I'm pretty mid at that. Like,
so one thing that is fun to do is we've been watching the show The Floor.
Oh yeah.
Which is similar in that they'll show you a picture of something that a certain category each person is knowledgeable in.
Yeah.
And it can be singers, it can be actors, it can be kitchen utensil. Like
one of them was like carnival
foods was one. So it's not like always hard. One was state flags. Like there's just all kinds
that
of
one
things.
was weirdly easy. I was like, oh, that's gonna be impossible. Not that hard.
No,
I mean, those people sucked at it, but
there's
the carnival food guy. I don't want to give spoilers, but boy, sometimes people are bad at stuff.
This one chick, I spoil it. This is from a few like earlier in the season, but she picked WW or wrestlers. She didn't get one right. That's never happened. Never.
Not even one.
She didn't know. She didn't know Hulk Hogan. Like, how do you? I mean, look, I don't know. I mean, I know a few. Like some of the current ones. Like I liked it back in the '80s when I was a kid. But how do you not know Hulk Hogan?
Singers, actors, and carnival foods. You fail all 3. I mean, you know what like cotton candy looks like.
Like yeah, you can see a funnel cake and be like, "That's a funnel cake." That's what we're talking about.
Or like a
here.
corn dog on a stick.
Yeah.
Like I think you'd be all right, Greg.
Yeah.
Like you've got it. You'd know.
Yeah.
It was like school supplies or something. I'm like, oh, give me something that's even easier. Like what could be like this person like it was something stupid like stapler or like
something.
Just
I
like,
was gonna say stapler. That's why
like it was also like staple puller. I think they had no idea what that was. And if they have names on them like whiteout or whatever, they or the flags of the name they blot that out so you don't have that going on. But corn dogs come on sticks. I mean, always.
Yeah.
I think it's the only way they are made. But it's pretty good. Crossword game show has Leah Remini as a host. Huh. Oh, weird. I didn't know there was a crossword game show. I haven't seen it.
This one is hosted by the delightful Rob Lowe.
Yeah, Rob Lowe kind of makes the show. It's just like show pictures of things. Now the one that was like actors and like singers is like I didn't know any of them. I was like,
one was like Gen Z singers. So I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing. But like a lot of those categories, I'm like, wow, I would dominate these people. Just oof. I gotta get on that show.
You can't, What
would I pick? I got to pick a category that's like obscure enough that nobody wants to try to
challenge
you on it.
Nobody wants to have that one,
but
one is they haven't gotten to this one yet, but is failed political
candidates.
Oof.
I don't want to identify faces, but like maybe I'd be able to do okay. I don't know.
No.
I don't know. But oh hey, Snakes and Petals, what's up? How you doing?
We're just about to leave soon because
Get
my
some
stomach
pizza.
is growling right now. It was first growl of the evening.
It's been hard to hear myself think over the growling.
Oh, that's probably
It's not true. Nerds, losers. I don't know. Like you got to have like a Michael Dukakis in there and like Dan Quayle. And some, like there's so many.
But there, Ross Perot, he was one.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so many.
Yeah.
So I mean, there are like infinite numbers of failed political candidates. I'm like, I don't know. I wouldn't want to touch that one. It's too many things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, too many things. There was one that was like, I don't know, bugs or something. I'm like, there's a lot of bugs, but like, I'm pretty good at bugs. There's some bug pictures. I'll go ham on some bugs.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's a fun show. Check out The Floor with the Rob Lowe. It's pretty good.
Yeah. We've also been watching Great British Bake Off.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's a good show.
Still a good show.
Still a good show.
Yeah.
I was dubious about Noel in the beginning, but I like Noel now.
Noel's great.
And they got that one guy out, and now I like the other chick that's on it. I did not enjoy him. What was his name?
Who?
The ball.
Oh, I forget his name.
Yeah.
Caleb, very excited, yelled "yeah" at a rally and was never heard from after that. That's Howard Dean.
Howard Dean. Yep.
Which like I liked that. He was just like really excited about a thing. You know, it's fine. I don't know why that was a problem. I mean,
Look,
he might have had other problems. I don't really remember what that dude's full platform was.
Nobody would even consider that.
Yeah,
like how things.
It's the least crazy thing that happened at a rally.
Like nobody would sit there and be like, "Well, he's obviously not ready for the presidency."
That's right. Yep. So, I want to say hi. I've been lurking for a few weeks. I want to let you know you're both so delightful. Oh, I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Agreeable Detail. That's a fun name.
That's a good name. You got carried away. That's cool.
Are you chatting with Dustin?
Probably talking with Beans. Beans hasn't been here either.
Yep,
so.
he hasn't either. They both were out of here. So.
It's fine. It's fine. We only talked about him for a little while today, so.
Oh, we got an old dog back.
Oh, hey, Scrags. She's like, hey, how about you go get some pizza?
How about pizza? Why are you still talking to the computer?
Give me a pizza. You would never. What a nerd. I know, right? Nerds. So. Yeah. All right, folks. Audrey's gonna give Scraggles a treat here, and I think we're gonna ring off. So.
Ring.
We'll start the Midwest goodbye with think of what you put on the world, make it a better place. Trust a bivalve.
Look at this dog tail.
Look at that dog tail. It's really a
Look
wagon.
at old dog face.
That poor dog tail is a wagon.
That was a nice downward dog.
We gotta get Audrey a stool so we can see Scraggles better.
Should I move this out of the way?
No, it's fine. Okay. Well, I mean, if you want to.
People want to see Scraggles more than they want to see me.
Probably. Yeah, it actually worked out pretty well. Look at that. One of these days I'll clean this office, but not today.
You want to go through my legs? Go through the leg. Oh, there's too many things here. Okay, sit. Lay down. All the way. There you go.
It's like I laid down.
She tries to not do the whole thing.
She doesn't like laying down that much. It's not her favorite thing.
Give me a shake. Give me a high five.
She kind of missed that first time. Look at that. So good at tricks and treats. Good job. Everybody says you're a very good girl, and they're very impressed with your progress and your abilities. Yeah. All right, folks. Thanks very much.
This pet is from everyone out there.
Yeah.
This is a pet from the
That's what she looks like when she's enjoying something. She's a weird dog, and we love her. So, anyway, we'll see y'all next week. I am planning to stream on... Well, can I not... It seems broken. I don't know if I can...
broke it.
I don't know if I can end the stream.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
My tab just crashed. Hold on. Hold up. Okay, there we go. All right. Whew, we can end. We were going to be here forever is what was about to happen. So, anyway, thanks very much for hanging out with us. I'll see you on Tuesday. Thursday? I don't know. We'll see you about Thursday. Probably Thursday as well. Oh,
I have Thursday off.
Oh, I have a thing I have to do this week. Let me see which day it is. Speaking of ADHD, I gotta
you have an appointment?
Gotta go to my crazy doctor. Yeah, that's on Tuesday. It might start a little bit late on Tuesday, but I'll be here. Not a problem. And then, yeah, probably on Thursday. Hopefully your parents will be here at some point then, but they don't mind if I stream.
They
so,
don't care.
Yeah, and then of course next Friday here on the YouTubes. So, join me over on Twitch Tuesday and Thursdays,
and
noon to 2.
hopefully our our yums will come, and then we can do it next week with my parents.
Oh, that'd be great, actually. Yeah. So
if people can wait out that long,
Well, I mean, people have probably eaten it if they were gonna.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
Yeah. Yours doesn't play with you in your sleep schedule? Your what wasn't? Oh, you're stuck with us? I don't know what wasn't pleased. Your dog? A delightful 3 minutes? I don't know, man. All right, kids. I feel like I missed something in there, so I don't know. All right, we'll see y'all next week. Think about what you spend in the world, make it a better place.
Borrahe. Don't trust a bivalve.
Trust that bivalve. Discount code bivalve at my store.
Bivalve.
Inkdependence, lots of other places. Check those links down below. Go say
shop.
hi to the Anderson pens.
Yes.
Get your loved ones a thing. Bug your loved ones for a wish list. People in my life, stop bugging me for a wish list. I don't have one yet.
We can't think about that yet. It's too soon.
And we'll see y'all later. Bye, everybody. Bye. I've just been playing with this little measuring tape.
I've been playing this the whole time.
We can't stop playing with these things.